AJ tweets, will Looper get a sequel?
Looper always makes me sad when I think about Looper, because, you know, one of the things that film fans, one of the things we always cry out for is give us more original films. And then when original films come out and people don't go to see it, Looper is so good. Rian Johnson did such a great job on that movie. It's innovative. It's creative. Terrific performances by Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis. Like when I heard that Gordon-Levitt was going to play a younger version of Willis, I thought that's going to look stupid. They figured out a way to
did a great job.
Totally make it work. But if you've seen the film, and this is going to be a bit of a spoiler, but tough crap. The movie has been out for 3 years. You've had plenty of chances to see it. But warning, a little bit of a spoiler here. They die at the end. I mean, the whole premise, one of the big draws to Looper was the fact that it's Bruce Willis, it's, you know, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, they're playing the same guy, blah, blah, and now that's gone. And only, I think domestically, it only made like $66 million, which it deserved to be a $100+ million film, North American wise. But I think worldwide it pulled in like 160, 170 million on like a $30 million budget. It was profitable, but it's not a film that was made to have a sequel. And you couldn't market this film if you do a sequel with it, the way things stand. So, personally, I don't think, and Rian Johnson's a little busy now these days.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to see it coming. I don't know. How do you see? Do you think we could see another Looper?
I think the brand name Looper actually holds more weight than you do. I think that because even if it wasn't a huge success domestically, I think that people are aware of the film and how cool and innovative it was. That's the movie that I'd want to see, is not necessarily bringing back any of the stars of the original film, but that technology, the way that they did time travel was so well executed in here that I'd like to see another story told with those mechanisms. I don't know that it'll happen. And again, sometimes I just like the one movie and then that's it, and you just drop the mic and walk off. But
I follow that sentiment. I think one and done is Looper, but add that S, Loopers, just like Aliens, then you have a whole new universe. That kind of, I love the world that Johnson wrote about and created with all those like time jumping assassins and just who was that creepy guy who could control space and time. It was like that kid, but then they fixed him, or didn't they? Or is there an alternate dimension where that kid became evil and then fought himself?
Mutants in this world.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
basically
one of those things where like Loopers, or if they ever wanted to do something on a slightly lower budget, I'd be all for it, and I would totally love to go back into that world that they created. And shame on you if you didn't see it in the theater, because it's like, it is that type of thing where we always want new films, and people constantly complain about, oh, how come there's a number 4 or number 5 of the same stupid sequel? It's like, well, I mean, Looper would have had a sequel if it was super successful. I mean, but that's the case in a lot of films. Some films are just films as a one shot. But then if they're really successful years later, look at Mad Max, 30 years later. Now we have an incredible sequel that we can all enjoy. So you never know.